Good morning, it's me again. A little off. I hadn't had time to take a bath or do my hair. Um, and I'm hoping I can get upstairs in time. I have to be upstairs by 11 to make sure my daughter gets ready for work. At least I think I do. Um, but yeah, I got my kitty. He's so cute. And I'm probably gonna take a bath here in a little bit. And that's why my hair isn't done. I got this and I got my kitty shirt. So cute. I made a couple sales yesterday. Yay! So I'm actually gonna get a check. I'm trying to get to my next goal, which I think is 60. Yeah, $60 on my check. I'm almost at 40. It can be done, but I only have today, so it just depends on what sales. Um, if I sell a Kraken head, it'll be like really good. But it just depends on what people are hunting for. They're there. People are looking at them. People are asking questions about them. So there's that. They are interested in them, so they will probably be selling soon. I just don't exactly know when. It's probably going to be more of a Halloween or Christmas type thing. So yeah, and I got more stuff done. I'm start with the stuff I normally do. I got this little guy. He's a cute little turtle with a bunch of colors. I'm using up a lot of scrap. And then I got this guy. He's kind of Halloweeny, bunch of colors. Yeah, one of his eyes is bigger than the other for some reason. And then I've got more of these guys, these peach and variegated. And then that's the other way. And then here's one. They're the scrap peach variegated. Yeah, so I've used up a bunch of scrap yarn. I got 4 of those done yesterday. That's like 10. And then this one, isn't that cute? These ones just turn out very cute. I'm just really thrilled with them. I'm hoping they start selling soon. I think I'm getting close to finish filling up this box and the little turtles and the Yodas. And then one I haven't showed you is one of my bats. I made a little Christmas bat. These guys are starting to sell. I sold the small one a couple days ago, and then I should say the medium-sized one a couple days ago, and then yesterday I sold a large one. So these guys are going. This is a pattern. I got it off Etsy. I can't remember what the pattern was called. Both the bat and the spider were off patterns I got off of Etsy, and the spider is the huggable spider. I remembered that one. It's a huggable spider, and it's supposed to be like a huge pillow, but I used smaller yarns and made them smaller, more of a toy, because that's me. um, and those sell really well, especially once we get a little closer to Halloween and all that stuff. I'm just kind of feeling a little stressed with all the financials and like not being able to afford a bed, and the roommates are still telling me, oh, we're gonna get you the bed, but they want to do it like the most expensive way possible, and I don't feel comfortable with that. I don't, and I don't know how to express that to them because like I said previous, I don't speak millennial. Also, there were gnats in my roommate's room, probably because he got a little lax on cleaning, which, happens. And now he wants to bug bomb the entire basement, which I don't want to do. I don't know how to, cause I get sick easy, and I've got all this yarn. I don't know how to express this to him that I don't want to do this. I do not want him bug spraying my area because he has gnats in his room. Um, I don't know what to do about that. I'm very anxious about it because I don't want to get sick again. Every time we bug spray, I wind up getting sick. The bugs are fine, but I'm the one that gets sick, so I don't want that happening. I don't know how to explain that to him. Is he just these kids, they just don't think of things from another person's perspective, and I know that's a pretty common young person problem, so I don't really know, but that's a millennial thing because, there's just a lot of issues with the that. So yeah, but not all of them are like that, of course, because it's the same with my mom's generation. My mom's generation was almost completely useless, but you still had a few people that had brains. um but that still meant that the majority of the people in my generation are kind of, yeah, we don't trust anybody and we have damn good reason for it. So yeah, that's kind of where that is. So yeah, I'm really hoping that I can get some decent income so that I can get my bed and I don't feel like I owe them money. I don't want to do it the most expensive way. I don't know how to approach some of this stuff because he's really stressing me out and he doesn't seem to be able to figure out that why I don't want him to make decisions for me, because that's one of the things that I'm really getting tired of. These kids are constantly making decisions for me, and it's not the best decision for me. It's the best decision for them, and I don't know how to explain that to them. That it's not in my interest to have bug bombs going off in my room. It's not in my interest have to be owing them thousands of dollars because they want to get me the best bed on the market. I don't need the best bed. I just need a bed. Just need a bed. That's all I need. It's so frustrating. Maybe I can talk to my daughter about it. I just get them to leave me alone. Either buy the bed that I'm looking at that I want or shut up because I'm getting tired of being told that I'm getting a bed and there's no bed, there's no bed. And I know they can't afford to do what they want to do. I know they can't afford to do it that way. That's why I'm looking at cheaper options and they're not listening to me. And it's driving me crazy. So that's kind of what's happening now. The financial stuff should bring off by tomorrow because tomorrow, I think tomorrow's the first and it's Friday, which is most of their paydays. And Eli should be getting his social security checks and I'm getting my food stamps. And so there's going to be money back in the house. So that's going to take a lot of the stress off people. And but I still feel like they're not listening to me. They don't take me into consideration. I don't feel like I'm welcome here. I still don't. I don't feel like they want me here at all. I don't feel like I'm even allowed to do things that I need to do because I'm constantly afraid of getting in their way. And I don't know what to do about that. I know some of it's me because I do have post-traumatic stress and it's pretty bad. And because it's the complex post-traumatic stress because I didn't just go through one or two things. I went through a lot. It was continuous out throughout my childhood. I get dismissed every time I turn around. I start talking about things that happen. People don't believe me. I I, I really believe that that's why nobody can actually love me other than the kids I had to give birth to. And then sometimes I wonder about that because they're kids, but that's a pretty common parent thing too. So um, I just don't know what to do. I feel like I need all this money. I just can't get it, and I'm this isn't doing as well as I was hoping, but at the same time it's just kind of lame little old me in my cold little basement trying to talk about um ways to make disabled people's lives better, and I always wind up talking about things from my perspective because no one is responding um except to tell me that my voice isn't carrying through the way they'd like it to, and I know this. I do know this. I don't know what to do about it because I don't have the money for this expensive setup. And that's another thing is that people think a lot of people, it's not just a millennial thing. There's a lot of people out there that think that money just falls out of the sky and you can just do whatever you want. And that's not how it works. I've got debts from not being able to pay my credit cards when I lost my job, and I've got to get furniture, I've got to get a system for this, I've got to do all this stuff. I don't have money for it. And I can't get a job because there's just no jobs that are going to hire me. And now my daughter's worried she's going to lose her job. Um, there's something that's going on that they can't keep employees for some reason. I don't even know what the reason is. I think at this point they're so far down on employees that it's just too stressful and everybody's cranky, but I'm hoping they can get some employees that'll be able to stay because I'm not really sure what's going on. It's just there's a lot of stuff going on right now that just doesn't make sense, and then all this geopolitical, or I should say the political stuff is getting pretty crazy, and we all know that when they start passing laws that don't make any sense to the general public, then there's usually some kind of coup that starts to yeah, then that means that they're starting to the changes that they choose are um yeah, the government collapses. That's what I'm trying to say. That government collapses when they start making crazy rules that don't make any sense, like taxes being really high and disregarding the environment and stuff like that. But and especially now that we know more, that's kind of crazy. But I also know, yes, there's a kitty in my lap. You want to see him? There's my sweet boy, so sweet. It's my sweet boy. He woke me up this morning. Oh, he did, because there was emergency crews outside. But I don't know what they were doing. um, but yeah, and I don't know what's gonna happen, and I am worried about things like a civil war because I really don't know what that's gonna accomplish. Um, I don't really know the perspective of the people calling for that. That people are talking about there's gonna be food shortages, and I don't know how that what information they're going off to predict this. Um, it's just I don't know what's going on with the world right now. I think pretty much everybody's crazy right now. Um, crazy and selfish and all that good stuff. That makes the world interesting, but I'm trying to make it better. I definitely am. I've got these nice, cute patterns that I make, and I'm trying to sell them. I am selling some of them, and I'm doing a pretty good job considering how hard it is to get established with this type of thing. I'm very lucky, though, to have gotten into a business that's already established. The vendor mall that I'm using is very established in this area, so people were going in to look around to see what was new, and they still go in and look around and see what's new. And my stuff does sell quite a bit. People looking for fun stuff and going out there. So I picked a market. So that's something else we can talk about is how to find a good market and talk about what's going on in your area and stuff like that because it's different in different areas. Because like in the South, you could make buttloads of money selling crafts, buttloads, because people are really into that kind of stuff out there. But here in Washington, it's harder. It's a lot harder to make a lot of money to make living wage doing craft sales. I just I'm just trying to figure it out. If I could do a few babysitting jobs, but that's almost impossible because the way that people think a babysitter is nowadays is definitely not what they were when I did childcare when I was younger. Childcare when I was younger was pretty much you go to the house, you make sure the kids are doing what they're supposed to be doing, you make sure they're getting food, you make sure that you might even be doing laundry or dishes or cleaning up a little, and you might even be asked to stay after the parents get home for a little bit to help with cleaning, depending on how messy the kids are. But nowadays, it's all the parents are typically home. They want you driving their kids all over hell and back for God knows what reasons. It's just why do you need a childcare provider if you're home? I mean, I get work from home is a big thing now, but you can't be working from home if you're nitpicking the hell out of your babysitter, because that was one of the things I don't like doing that kind of work because the parents, even if they're telling me that they're working, they're always like right up my ass trying to tell me I'm doing this wrong, I'm doing that wrong. Their children's behaviors improve and they get mad at me for it. I don't know. I do not understand the way that people think these days. So it's really hard for me to do that with the parents there. It just seems like it's unrealistic to get babysitting jobs at this point, unless you know someone. I have told some of my neighbors that I do childcare. I just don't have a way of getting around, so hopefully that'll pay off. I need something. I don't know. I feel like I need all this money. I don't want to be in debt. I don't want my debts to get bigger, and that's what I'm afraid of. I don't want um I don't know how to explain this to these kids. So maybe if Shania doesn't work today, I can talk to her about it because she helped me. 'Cause I don't know what to do. I don't want him spending thousands of dollars on me. I don't want this happening. I need a bed, but I need it to be reasonable. I can't afford to pay back $3,000 because they went to the furniture store and got the fancy one. I don't need fancy. I just need something. I don't know how to express that to them. But yeah, I'm probably done with this, so I'm gonna let you guys go, and I hope I can get this figured out. I hope I got better news about my financial situation or about the bed or something. I'm just feeling a lot of stress. If I lose this living situation, I'm not going to be able to get another one. I have nowhere to go. Everybody was telling me, "Oh yeah, if you need to come back, just contact me." And when we had the issues with the toxic roommate, nobody was willing to help me, which I kind of knew was going to happen because people don't generally like me, and I have no real clue why. But I'm just so stressed out now, I don't even know what to do. I know a lot of people are in the same boat, so maybe we can help each other figure it out. Maybe you guys know stuff I don't. So I'm gonna let you go, and I hope everybody has a good day. Bye.